Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Charlotte here, and it is Index Card Friday. First of all, I want to apologize for yesterday's video because I know that there were a couple people that had trouble hearing me. I did lower my camera so the speaker is closer to me, but I just wanted to say that when I do a process video like when we were creating the tags, I kind of zone out. I know I'm on camera. I know I have to speak. My brain is going, and so it's just in a gazillion different directions. And so I promise I will be a little bit more attentive to keeping my voice up because, I mean, after all, if you can't hear me, what's the point, right? So, with the camera lower, I'm hoping that that's going to be better. Let's get on with it. Index Card Friday already. This is what I came up with. I took a 12 by 12. We worked with the 12 by 12 last week, and we're working with the 12 by 12 this week. And it's just kind of a little folded tag booklet. You have a pocket here. Little tiny, because we are on the diagonal. You don't have a lot of space. Little tiny tag here with a tab. And then if you turn it over, we have a pocket. It's a double pocket. So there is a pocket here, a pocket here. And if we go back to this, because that's a large tag, there's a pocket back here. And then there's so much going on, it's hard for me to remember. Double pocket back here if you open this up. So we've got a tag there. We've got a tag here. And then this was left like that. So I created a belly band with this piece here, but you have options with this piece. You could do another pocket. You could put some journal pages on here that either flipped up or flipped out. So this space here is open to just about anything that you want to do, but keep in mind that it flips down. So it will not flip the other way because you've got a tag here that is up above that fold. So if you do create journal pages, you're going to want to be sure to come up just a little bit here because you've only got that one little fold spine, so you don't want too much thickness there. That's kind of why I thought, well, a belly band is good. Then I wondered, do we want a belly band or a closure? But it stays closed, it doesn't do anything. So, I mean, it's just cute. This would be cute inside a journal. And it's a good way to use up some scraps if you like to do happy mail. This should go flat in an envelope. It measures 4 inches. I'm not sure exactly what a standard envelope measures. Let's see. This will fit. I might have to take this tag out and lay this tag flat, but it will fit a standard envelope. So this would be really good for happy mail. So let's get started. There's a lot of little moving parts to this. So I will try to explain this well. Don't panic when you see this is a little bit shorter. Don't panic. So you're going to take a 12 by 12 piece of paper. You're going to take it to the scoreboard, and you're going to score it at 4 and at 8, and then you're going to rotate it, and you're going to score it at 4, and you're going to score it at 8. So essentially what you're doing is you're dividing this paper up into 4-inch squares. Then you're going to cut your corners off. Don't worry about this, just keep this. So you're going to cut your corners off. This would be 4 inches. Okay, so this is where I kind of have to refer to what I have so I can remember what I did. So you're going to have something that looks hopefully like this. And then what we're going to do is, I have no idea what we're going to do. Okay, we are going to turn it over. And then this comes up. This is this right here. So your bottom piece is going to come up and create this pocket here that we have behind, right here. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take a divot out of here. You don't have to if you don't want to. So this bottom piece, I'm gonna take a divot out of that. Now I'm not doing any distressing. You can distress yours if you want. This is going to come up, and you wanna make sure when you do this that this can fold over. You might have to trim a tiny bit off of that. And I do have one hinged piece, and so don't glue this down, because then what we're gonna have is if you flip this over, okay, see, this is where I know I am going to confuse you. So don't glue it down, flip it over so that you have a piece that looks like that. Forget this. This is a hinged piece right here. You've got this double pocket, okay? There's a double pocket here. So this is why I cut this off. This measures about 3.5. This piece here, this 4-inch square. It used to look like this, okay? This is a pocket. So this measures now about 3.5 inches. Wait a minute, let me see here. Where's my fold? 1, 2, no, I lied. 2.5 inches. Okay, 2.5 inches. So you're gonna take 1.5 inches off. This is going to fold over like that and create this pocket. So what we're gonna do is I am going to round these corners like that, and I'm gonna take another divot out of this piece here. Just like that. So we've got this pocket. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, does this fold down? This folds down, so we wanna make sure that feels a little bit tight to me. So I am going to just lightly trim this edge. I don't need much, just like a hair. Sometimes, I mean, it's just the tiniest bit. So this is going to come down like that. See, no problem with that. So now we can go ahead and glue this pocket in place. And once we get going with a couple of these moving parts, you will see, I mean, it's easy. It's easy. It's just a matter of getting everything in the direction we want it to go and how we want it to go. So that comes over. There's our first pocket. And then we have a little piece right here, and that I cut. It's a 4 by 2 1/4, and I scored at the 1/2 inch. So I am going to, that's a 1/2 inch where that score line is. I am going to go ahead and round these corners take another divot, and they don't have to match up. That never bothers me. If it bothers you, then you might want to take a divot together, or you might want to mark them. So this is, no, that is right. We're going to go opposite. So this is going to go on here like this. So we're going to glue that on, making sure that this can come down. You have to trim it or move it down just the littlest bit to make sure that that will fold down. Then do what you have to do. So we're going to turn this over and we're going to glue the flap. And I think on mine I did go ahead and come in on the edges so there's not so much bulk, but this is the only hinge. It's not really a big deal, and you're not going to really see it here. I'm not going to worry about it. If it bothers you, then go ahead and take that off. And then we are going to glue this flap down. So that we've got this second pocket. Fold this over, and now we've got these two pockets. Just like that. So now we can turn this back over and we can glue this pocket down. See what I'm saying? How you can see that right there? If that bothers you, go ahead and just trim your edges off. So we're going to glue this. Just like this. Fold this up, and now we've got this pocket. Okay, so now where are we? This is this. So now we're going to create this pocket. And that pocket's easy because all we're going to do is fold this over, and we are going to pull this down on the diagonal and give it a fold. Just like that. Give it a good burnish. Just like that. And then if you want to create a divot there, this is when you're going to do that. So you're going to open this back up, get out your punch, and put a divot in there just so that you know that, yes, that's a pocket. So you're going to take this back like this, and we only need to glue this here. You open it up. We have to close this bottom off. Right here. Close that bottom off. And close this bottom off to create your pocket. There's so many things that you could do with this, but this is what I came up with for this particular page. So now we've got this pocket, and this little pocket right there. So we've got that. Then we need to work on our pocket. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking it doesn't look cut even, but it ends up even. So, okay. We've got this right here. 2 more pockets. So there is no hinge here to worry about. It's just standard pockets. So we've got a piece of cardstock that measures 3 inches by the 4. that is going to go here. And I am just going to come in here and just cut a little bit off of that. So what I'm going to do with this is I am going to round my corners and take a divot. I've been having so much fun playing with the jelly plate that when I created this, for the most part, I don't think I really finished it because I just would play with the jelly plate. I would play with this for a little bit. Then I'd go back to the jelly plate, and I really did not pay that much of attention. And here it is, time for Index Card Friday. And I don't know if you could say I was really that ready. You might want to look and see if you need to trim just the tiniest bit off of your cardstock. Sometimes you just need a little bit of cleanup. So go ahead and do that. Check it before you glue it down. So we're going to glue 3 edges, the sides and the bottom. And I did not hear from the 2 winners of last week, so we will be pulling 3 names today. And what I did is I tossed out all the names that were in last week and collected all the names from the comments from last week so that everything is fresh, ready to go. So everyone that commented last week is in this draw. Okay, so we've got pocket, the first pocket. The second pocket is, I believe 1.5 inches. Yes, it is. So that is going to go here. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to round the corners and take a divot. You don't have to round your corners. I just like the softness of that, and so that is why I did it. I've been asked, please, please, don't get rid of the Index Card Friday next year. And I'm like, oh, as long as I can come up with ideas, I will keep it going. I might go ahead and maybe one week do a Rolodex card. I really don't know how much you can do with a Rolodex card because they're not that big. So I'm looking at this and I'm just realizing, guys, there's no index card on this. That's what I mean when I say I got distracted. There's no index card on this. This is just all, can you believe that? There's no index card. So we're going to have to fix that. Yeah, no index card. That is crazy. Yep, there's no index card on this. That is absolutely, we just started talking about index cards and I just started thinking about it. There's no index card. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. Okay, so now we've got this part here, and this is where I did the belly band. And so, kind of thinking that maybe, what if I did a diagonal belly band? I don't really know what the point of that would be now that I think about it. Well, I think I do want to use scraps, so maybe we will do the butterflies to create the belly band. So let's do that. Yeah, there's no index card, guys. That's nuts. That's the whole idea. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, my brain's working, trying to figure out where are we going to put that index card. There you go. See? Jelly plate. All right, we're going to put that there like that. Jelly plate got in the way. Okay. My brain's going. I will come up with something. Mine won't have an index card. Yours will. It has to stay true to form. How can it be Index Card Friday if there's no index card? So what I'm going to do for that is, let's take this out. We have this here. And I think that's so pretty. I hate to cover that up. I don't want to cover that. And the one that will go in yours is this one. And I chose this one because it was a scrap, but it just was so cute with all the writing. So that's going to go there. And then this goes here, and then I went ahead, and this measures 3.5 by probably 3.5 because it's a square, but it doesn't. This measures 3 3/4 by 3.5. And this I could, but that's so nice and white if you want to use it. All right, let's make this little guy. And what I did is I took a cute little piece of scrap. And then because I had scrap here, I went ahead and thought, let's just do a tab. And my brain's going. If my voice is quieted down, it's because my brain's going. Where are we going to put an index card? I can't very well call this Index Card Friday without an index card. Oh my gosh, that's just the funniest thing ever. I didn't even think about it until just now. Jelly plate. Oh, goodness. I am blaming it on the jelly plate. I've got my jelly plate over to the left of me, and I keep looking at it, and I just want to jelly plate everything. So, okay. I think, I didn't do this on mine, but I think, let's just, these corners, it's too small for me to put in the punch, but let's do that. Put this in here. That fits. This is a little bit, you can see right there. I think let's just take a tiny bit off this corner as well. Just a tiny bit, not much, just a little snip. What my brain's telling me to do. So that'll just kind of fit in there, but I like the idea that this sticks out more than the one that I created here. So we have that, so if we just turn this over, just to keep it easy, let's turn this over. I took a piece of, I keep telling you that I have no lavender left, and I keep finding lavender. This paper. So I've got this here that we can put on there, and I think on yours, because this one is going to be the giveaway, let's just make this a little bit nicer than just a tag, just a rectangle. Let's give it a little bit of oomph. I think it can go that way. And then here I had a piece like this. That's a really pretty piece of this paper, and you can easily journal on that. And I think I put it in like that. Excuse me. Let's round the corners on this as well. And we will do a 1/4 inch. These just look so sharp that let's just round the corner. And I think on this too, I don't care for this. I left mine, but I pulled a snippet of lace. And I think I'm going to put that on there. I think I'm going to put that on there with a eyelet, or not an eyelash trim bow like that. Doesn't that look much prettier? Yeah, let's do that. This is for you. Mine is just gonna go in a big old box. So let's get this on there. It's just not the prettiest side of the paper, so I don't mind covering that up. And we will put a little dab of glue. Hold that down just a tiny, just for a couple seconds. Hopefully so it grabs, and it's not grabbing because I've got glue on me. So let's put a little bit more. I need to get a silicone spatula, push this down with, but you can see this just looks prettier. That is beautiful. I mean, look, if you look at the two side by side, obviously this is nicer. So, okay, then we go to, we've got the belly band and we've got this down here. We need, okay, we're gonna come up with something now with the, index cards. So I've got an index card here. It just doesn't make any sense that I did that. That's so crazy. So let me think what we can do that would be cute. I think I'm going to cut this in half. So I'm going to take it to the trimmer. It is a 6-inch, so I'm going to cut it down to 3, 2 pieces of 3. That's what we've got there, 2 pieces of 3. Obviously, the easiest thing to do is just say, okay, well, here's the index card. But that's not, we don't want to do that. So how much taller? That will fit. This obviously would have to be cut down. So I'm wondering if I might, let's see what type of paper I have sitting around here that we can use to fix my mistake. This is a pretty big one. I have got this gorgeous. This is like my most favorite piece of the entire pack. Absolutely am in love with this. I mean, what is not to love about that? So I think the smart thing to do is to go ahead and use this, because otherwise we're not doing justice. We're not doing what we should be doing. Well, how am I going to know that? I'm not going to know that way. So we need to, let me grab a pencil. Sorry, guys. All right, so I'm gonna put this, I think, like that. So I am gonna cut this. Like that. See if I can see that. All right, once again, I don't want to put the cutter on top of there, so I've got the cutter on my lap. I'm taking this to the cutter, and I am going to cut that piece. Just like that, and find my lines. Probably will have to trim a little bit, and that's okay. All right, hold on, I'm almost there. I have one more piece to cut, and we'll hope it will fit. Well, it's not gonna fit. I have to cut the top off, right? Of course I do. Okay, so I am gonna cut there, and then we should be good to go. If we have to trim a little, that's okay. All right, this is where we are going to get our index card here. Make sure this fits. It's so pretty. And it does. It comes up a little bit above, but that's okay. That doesn't hurt anything. And so let's go ahead. I'm not going to worry about getting out the glue stick. We're going to glue this down. I haven't even asked anybody how you are. So let me know what you're doing. If you've gotten out your jelly plates and you're having a ball with that, please let me know. Let me know what you're creating. I know everybody got excited, and you can see how excited I got. I just totally lost track of what the heck. It's Index Card Friday, Charlotte. What are you doing? It's crazy. Oh my gosh, guys, yeah. I mean, it's summer. My brain is cooked. I will be going into the pool after this. Look at, we did it. We have just the tiniest bit. It's probably going to end up being a long video. I apologize for that, but there's a lot going on here. So this, look at how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. That will go there, and I think, how about, how big is this? If I do this. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. And then I think this is gonna be really pretty. Let's see if I can use one of these. This paper's so gorgeous. And it does. It is going to blend into that, guys, but it's so pretty. I really can't imagine that you're going to mind, because it is so beautiful. Let's see if I can cut this. And then we will have used our index card, and it makes sense. It looks like it was supposed to be like this all along. Because really in mine, I just stuck a scrap here. You know, we have to put a card there. So, okay, that is the bottom. This is the top. Put our glue on here. Then we have to put a little decoration on the front. We can't leave it like that. If this wasn't going through the mail, guys, there's a whole lot I could do to this. I mean, you could add a lot to this. I do have a handmade, I'm pretty sure I have a handmade Purple Heart. Let's find a place for that. So this is gonna go on here, and there is our index card. I wouldn't be surprised if you were sitting out there thinking, Charlotte, where's the index card? I wouldn't blame you for wondering about that. I'm hoping everybody can hear me. I'm trying very hard to remember to keep my voice up. And hopefully by lowering my camera, that is helping as well. So this will go in here like this, just like that. And we need a card or tags for here. So let's see what we've got. I've got a lot of I've got this pretty paper with the lines. That's what I used here. So let's put that in there and use that. But I think, once again, let's go ahead. Let's kind of finish it off by rounding the corners. And for those of you that are saying, but I really like this pink pattern up here, I really like it, let's use it. Let's go ahead and, I wonder if we can make a little booklet out of this, how that will work. Now when you get this, whoever gets this, if you want, you could literally make a little booklet out of that, but we can put that in there like that. Let's see what we've got. Okay, we flip this over and we've got that. Go to the front. Everything should have its, look at how cute, guys. It's just a cute, cute little page to do with your 12 by 12. I've got a bunch of this, so let's, I think we can put that someplace else. Let's turn this over. Let's go ahead and put a butterfly in there. Or maybe put the butterfly up there like that. Put this butterfly here. I have it, so why not? Look at that, makes it even that much cuter. And I don't think, I do have this little butterfly this way. I don't know. Will it go in here? It will, so let's put that in there. Okay, and then I did pre-cut a little butterfly here to put like that, and I pulled some ribbon. Don't like the ribbon as much as I like this. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I just wrapped this around. This is not glued down because I wasn't sure I wanted to do that. But I like it. So let's put this down here. You know, texture. It's just all about the texture. So let's get this down. And the mailman, you know, it's about texture and the mailman. We can't leave the mailman out. I can't have too much bulk or it's a problem. So we're gonna go like that. That gives us some eyelashes at the top, gives us some eyelashes here. And then I have, and this just may not even go, but down below here, I've got some purple right here. So let's, I love these hearts. I used to collect hearts. I used to collect anything with hearts. I cross-stitched things that had hearts. I don't know what it was. Just, well, I still love hearts, so. All right, I'm bound and determined to find a place for that. So what if, let's see, we put this here. I was going to say it'd be kind of a surprise, but I wonder too, what if we took this tag and put that heart right there? I really like that, so let's do that. This is handmade paper. I don't remember. Somebody sent this to me a long time ago. I've had these for years, literally, in every different color. Handmade paper. They're just cool. You'd be surprised what you can just, the difference it makes when you just put like a little element like this on something. It just can do it. So that's cute. How about that, guys? Isn't that cute? All right, so there's our booklet. I had at one point too thought about a belly band, thought about a ribbon, but I think that this is perfect the way that it is. And I'm looking at this and I've got these, so why don't we do this? We'll do that. There, why not? Why not? So way cuter than mine, but that's okay. And, you know, I lost track and didn't get it done. This one I like better. So let's get to last week. And I had no takers last week, so that was amazing to me. But if you're not watching and commenting every week, you're going to kind of get lost in the fray. So this one, let's go ahead and do this one. These are all brand new names. So let's keep you in there. I should get some kind of a cute container. All right, how about this one right here? This is, okay, Karen Bellinger. I have your address. Karen is up in Canada. Karen has a beautiful YouTube channel. She also is involved with, she's on the design team for Angel Dream Crafts Kim on Etsy. So you might want to meander over there and give Karen some love. Billinger. That's the name of her channel. So Karen, this will go to you. I have your address, so this will go to you for sure. Then we have our cute little book. All right, this has to stay in the U.S. So if I pull somebody's name out of the U.S., I will create something for you. I had stated that the index card from last week would be what is going out. So yeah, that's what has to happen, because there's going to be postage on this, and I don't want to pay like, you know, $8 or $9 to ship this, just in case. So Phyllis Maroney, you are in Jersey, I believe. So this is within the United States. This is going to go out. I've got to figure out how I am going to post this. So next week, these things will go in the mail. So now this is last week's. Remember, this little guy is so cute. Just a cute little booklet. All right, new home for that guy is, let's go with Marcella James. Okay, Marcella James is new. Hopefully you are watching, and if you are, this is yours. But you need to get in touch with me through Facebook, Charlotte Peterson, Messenger, Charlotte Peterson, YouTube in the comments, or you can message me through YouTube. You can message me through Etsy. My link for my Etsy shop is always in the description box. I need to have your address. So guys, that is it. I want to thank you so much, and I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. We will be doing a day of jelly prints, and the way we're going, we may be doing more than just one day. It might crop up when you least expect it. Just depends on what I'm doing, but we will be finishing these tags together. What am I going to do with these tags? I don't have a clue. You know, I talked about not wanting to have a stash that I draw from, but it seems like that's where I'm going. I'm not going to have any choice. So guys, hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you have any questions about this video, let me know and I'll try to answer them in the description box. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.